Yeah, show me some dust. That's the way to do it. Session. Are you questions? What are you? Where that rock? Good time. Pretty rock. Rock deserves all over again. Yeah. Rock, rock. Right. So, sure, these folks. You say, yeah, most real. Yeah, yeah, I want to be. Wish I think I have more of these somewhere. Hey, Jeff. What's up, man? I'm working on power miners stuff right now. Couldn't sleep. What are you doing? I even work on the power miners mod. Yeah. So just see what happened if I went live with anyone who could show up. I haven't been building so long, I don't know why I even thought maybe I should do that. Because really, what else am I going to do with that card? That's like stupid. I could go, oh, yeah. I guess I go like that. No, I don't know what else to do with that. I might have one extra of those. Should I have more? Okay. Number five, number there's two. Crapping in my pants because I'm crapping with you. Crapping everywhere, every day and the night. When you are crap, then you're feeling all good. Oh, you want these? Oh, wish you was too loud. I got another box of slopes. Somewhere, I don't know. My stuff is all my stuff, all play. Got no brains in my head. I have a huge box of grapes. A huge box. I got bricks and ribs. Just there. I got my brains in my. Right now, we're building on like it's soft. Look this. Well, I hit the camera. Yeah. Hit the. There you go. It's like good if you have it, if you bend it for where you're gonna keep it, because it stays put really good. But, but if you want to adjust it, it's like not something we do on the Fliz eye. You don't do it when you close it off, or you're gonna get something stuck. You know, oh, this is a good one right here. This is what I'm looking for. This can't see it because of stupid light. Not that anyone's even watching. I give a shit. So now I said, in your pain. So you put this, what, a three, oh, 3 by doesn't fit right there? What is it, some kind of drawing this? Yeah, no, building rocks, and building rocks is boring, but necessary if you're going to make it quick when you pee. See, I wanted to use this F, that F. You're gonna have one more, we'll do one more platform. Why is there a spear there? Well, you guys are not young. This guy is there. Gosh, God. My friend's think it's yellow and red. Is there any like brick? I have to go find no and find the other. I have to go find. Well, if I had some snot, I could use this for snotting. That's actually for bigger. That's actually probably save that for bigger projects, for bigger fish to fry. So, don't look stupid. Uh, not really. Not really any mud up that high though. So I don't need that. You want some texture with it, it'll be the flare. Gotta build. No, no, I'm not going to get done. When it's this high up, I could have like a little bit. I could have like a little opening in here, like a little crevasse, like some crevice in your fucking grill, like some crevice in your crabby crab. Yeah. I need some snow in your brick for one by inverted. Cool, what's that? One, one by inverted? Fake. Yeah, it looks stupid. Alright, like that. Instead of talking about getting the stuff I need, I should probably just go get it, right? But no, it's more fun to say I should really go get this. It's better to build stupid than to build smart. Like that. I don't know if I agree. Hi, Haley. I got some. I got some. I got. I have. I don't know where I'm at. I don't know where the drawer is of lime green anyway. So probably by the time I get to the point when I need some, well, this thing is covered in so much dust. It's nasty. I'm not. I'm just gonna build. 'Cause I just felt like building a little bit before. I couldn't sleep, and so I was just gonna build a little bit. I'm gonna talk to or say stupid stuff too about Lego. And I just thought I'd see what happened if I went live on here. And then I realized I don't have all the stuff that I would need to build anyway. So I'm just kind of wing it with my wanger wing on it. Really good. It should work out. What's the worst that can happen? I'm just building rock work, so it's not gonna be anything. I just want to have one more platform like this. uh, Maybe a little rock in the top. And that's, I don't know. I don't think that I even have enough of these stupid things. I know I don't have enough of the spikes. I probably have enough of the arms, the robot arms. But I wonder, I can't remember if I only went, because I thought I wanted to go higher with the crane part. This is the crane, the overhead. I don't think there's a reason that I only went this high. If it was stability or what. Or maybe because I extended the arm. I extended the arm. But I think I don't know if I can extend it any more than that. I do have another thing like a lift arm to try to extend it more. You extend it too much, it's gonna look stupid for you too. Because you want it to be able to grab your guys. Your weirdos. I haven't worked on this in years. It's got to be all over a year. Like 2, no. It had to be in sometime in 2024, early 2024, early mid 2024. I would estimate. I haven't built much any Lego except for a Ninjago and a dream. Oh, sorry. A Ninjago and a dream set in 2025, and maybe a couple poly bags. the CMF series, which is good. I mean, Lego is putting out really good stuff anyway. And the good stuff they are putting out is so expensive. It's not even funny. Like I look at the prices and like, yeah, do I want some of it? Yeah. Is it so expensive that even if I had the money, I would feel bad spending it because it's so much? Yeah. It's crazy. They're crazy. Can't deal with it. It's almost like, yeah, you can be a loyal customer to them, but they're not loyal to us. They like screw us over one toke at a time, sweet Jesus. Hey, Treevor, how you doing? Yeah, I've been chopping the butt. Places, chopping them butts, sitting on all the right place, getting on over. I actually haven't been chopping many butts. I haven't been doing much of anything, unfortunately. Except being a dork and not spending enough time with my Lego friends. Cause I'm a loser and I'm not a boozer. I'm a closer. But now I'm gonna make a solid effort to start regularly regularly spending time with my Lego peeps. I'm gonna give them the treat and watch them while they sleep. Right now I'm just building rockwork, which is real boring, which is nice. Got me with this floor. Let's see. Gotta get you gotta let's see this. Do I like that? Yeah, actually I'm gonna be honest, I do. I'll leave it there. You filthy animal. Now, I got one, two, three strikes here out. Building some Lego. Does it just look like it's not pressed down all the way, but it actually is? Am I really? Because I'm blind in my left eye, so does it just look like it's not pressed down? I just can't see good, or what? I haven't built with Lego or Mox in so long. I don't know how to play build Lego no more. I forgot how. It's been so long. I done plumb cats. That'd be weird if I forgot completely. Plums, it's a Lego. I'm not even working on the Chima box that I just was talking to Reed about working on my Chima box. What do I do? The first thing I do is pull up, oh, pull up the power miners. Oh, what's up? What's up, Will Hart? What's up, Will? First thing I do, talk to Reed about Chima box, and then I pull up my power miners. Well, whoa, I had to pull out the power to get to the Chima line. So in my defense, it was the first mock I looked at of the night. So, because the first thing you see, power miners colors are great to get. Yeah, the blue and the lime green actually work really well. I think work pretty well. Like it might not sound good on paper. It's one of those things. It's like, does that sound like it's gonna be real good? No. Is it? Yeah, it worked pretty good. It's like I like this guy. I think he's from he's not Power Miners. He's in there for some reason. He's probably from Stunts. He's kind of a badass with his fur collar. Mhm. Oh yeah. With the there's a little box around here somewhere with all the Power Miners with the three Power Miners vehicles that I bought from Madhouse that I hadn't used yet. Get me from Madhouse. I still have them in the box that Hoosier put them in when I. That's all the way back from Nashville. That's how. That's I'm not even unpacked from Nashville. And how many years ago was that? Well, now I'm just working on. Well, my eyes are playing tricks on me, man. Right now I'm just working on this rock structure right here. That's gonna have. Well, in here, what I did was I. This pops out. It's like mud. Maybe you can't see it right there. My camera's kind of a pain to adjust on the thing that it's on. Not like the big one drill parts. And actually, there's a Ultra Agent set. Oh, is that a drill set? That other one? Yeah, it's a drill that has orange. Actually, and then the next one I set with big orange drills. But anyway, this is like this pops out, and then there's like those crystals in there because in the power miners are actually the bad guys. They go down and they hurt these innocent monsters. These guys are just living their life down in the trust, and they like to eat those crystals and stuff. And then the power miners come and just like want to steal all their stuff, and they hurt them and stuff like that. And so actually, I consider the power miners the bad. Mm. I think I think it's great. They are making two. I think it's great, but they're making. And I'm losing count of what I'm not in what colors. Okay, so I used to pay attention to all that. So, but this last year, 2025, I don't even know what new parts are coming out and new colors in it. I have no idea. I'm so far behind that I haven't been paying attention. Like Haley, like what I would talk to everybody every week, every that's I would I don't even know like new sets coming out. Like I don't even know the new sets. I've only bought three Lego sets this year, like three actual like like sets, like normal size sets. So I don't even know all the new pieces. I'm sure now I'd come back to it. If I look at it, it'll be like, whoa, what's this? Whoa, what's this? Whole bunch of stuff I haven't seen, Will. It'll be like getting fresh back into it. But I never really liked, even before 2025, they were coming out with so many, I think too frequently. I think they're coming out with new parts way too frequently, more than they need to. Every time. And I would say this was, I've been complaining about that for a while now, for like 20 years, a few years, since like 2021. I've been complaining about how fast they come out with new parts because who pays for that? Well, we do because the cost of R&D, research and development, the cost of the tooling to make the molds, the cost of all that. So every time they make a new part, they gotta do all that stuff, and we pay for it. I didn't ask for that. He asked me to make a new part. There's enough parts I can build quite a bit with what I got. Like I don't need every other set to have a new part in it. Colors isn't so bad. They already have the mold. They already have the dye or the tooling done. But new molds, that's like getting ridiculous. We'll do that. Star Wars has crap sets for the next few months, so I'm using my recipe champs and 3-in-1s because that's where the best parts are. Yeah, they still do pretty good with the creator, the 3-in-1s. Still pretty like from what I've seen, it's at the top of the line, top of the morning set. Like they just seem to do a pretty good job, and they're pretty decent price part and everything. So at least they're still doing that. Do I want to? Yeah, I want that kind of slope like that. And then yeah, I know it's so I'm out of the loop, like way out of the loop. But I from a distance I see that Lego hasn't really changed their ways, and they're still doing stupid stuff I don't agree with and care about. So to me, that says, I mean, it's gotten worse. I mean, when I glance, if I am at the store and I glance at the Lego aisle, I'm just like, what is all this garbage? You know, I don't look at it. Most of it's stuff I don't care about or want. And I'm like, who's this for? Oh, it's for Joe. It's not for the people who've been like into it for a long time. It's for the norm. The normies are supposed to be like, yeah, Lego. So that I can identify with they make real world items that I own at my house, but now I can build it on a Lego instead of just owning it for real. So I can identify with that. It's like, okay, that's what you need. That was supposed to be imagination and make believe, but whatever. That's stupid make believe. Yeah, that's dumb. Using your imagination. What you probably also know how to read too. Idiots. Sitting there with your book learnings. You're fancy, school smart with your creativity. You're gonna make pretend and make believe. You're a sick puppy that'll live in the real world and worry about the real world stuff. Imaginations for weirdies. Or we'll do it like that. Um, well, you can't see one way. Gotta be careful around myself. Right, you can see. It's right here. It's gonna look stupid from there, from that stupid camera. Don't even look at it. And then we'll go like this. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm kind of honestly, I'm trying to get away from all the people that are set builders only because we have limited time on this earth, and I want to be with people I feel are more like me. And I mean, mock builders. Oh yeah, mock builders are definitely like uh more. I think they're more. I enjoyable to spend your time with because you can like brainstorm and talk about ideas that you have and like work on creative projects and stuff like that. Set building is so anyone can do that. And like it gets old after a while, you know what I mean? Like but if you sit there like I would sit there and talk with like Hoosier and Haley and stuff and we would talk about, like hang out while we're building and talk about, what we're doing and like troubleshoot through it and like talk about ideas and talk about like stuff that we want to accomplish with it and then help each other, like talk about it with each other. And that's a lot more fulfilling, like meaningful conversation than just bitching about sit there bitching about a set with someone else or like what is there there's nothing really to bitch about because it's already made. Lego made it, right? So it's for sale. You either buy it or you don't. Build it or not, whatever. Nothing's going to change. So you're just wasting your time. It's not very constructive. You know what I mean? Or like fulfilling. It's a lot. It's really fulfilling to like talk with other people, create like being creative and doing creative things. It just I think it's just a lot more substantial feeling. It's it's really enjoyable to have someone to bounce ideas off of when you're, or get like sometimes other people, if you talk to other people that mock build and do their own creations and stuff, they will be muses. They'll inspire you by something they've built or ideas they have, inspire you not to copy it, but do your own, inspire your own build vicariously because you're like excited. You're like, oh, that's really cool. I never really thought about that. And then it makes you strive to be like, well, you know what? I can try this. It's like it's a better use of your Lego time. Like you said, you only have so much time on this planet, and if you want to sit there and talk to people that just buy every set that comes out, when it comes out right away and builds it and sets it on a shelf, there's not that much to talk about at the end of the day, man. Yeah, exactly. To me, that's what it's all about. Tell me the problem you came across and how you went about making it work. Yeah, and just show each other like different techniques you use to do certain things. You might not ever use it, or you might come up and you'd be like, "Oh, I could do this or that." You know, it's just I don't know, all around more enjoyable, and it just you use your brain a lot more. Like, yeah, you have to kind of troubleshoot to build a set, but literally, it's about finding the part and putting it in the right spot. When there's no instructions, then I make up the instructions as I go. There is no right or wrong spot, just what you want it to do. And it's fulfilling when you achieve what you're shooting to achieve. And that's what Lego, that's what it was created for. The sets are just like a starting off point, like a diving board to get in the pool. You know what I mean? Then hiking is getting in the pool and swimming around, um, and like seeing what's going on. You know, you gotta see what's going on there. Some people never want to get in the pool; they just want to hang out on the on the deck part on the patio. And they say, "Well, it's too hard to it's hard to knock at, man." There's no failure at knocking. Like, you know what I mean? There's no right or wrong. So people obviously like make it something that's right off like they're like, I can't, like, you're gonna expect to be like the most amazing, like building amazing stuff like without ever trying. Well, then you're never gonna do it because you never try. So I don't get about people sometimes. Their brains are in their butts, and their butts are in their brains. Okay. What's up? I'll get the pride people have from following instructions to build something someone else made. I want to display my stuff, not a stranger's. Yeah, everyone has those sets. They can just go to the store, buy it. It's like, did I ever tell you Lego is less expensive when you take reusability into account? Right. Like I said, I only bought 3 sets all year. I still have a house full of Lego, like more Lego than I could ever be like have put into box at one time. Still, my whole house full, and there's no shortage. And plus, it's cheaper to buy parts than it is to buy sets. You know what I mean? If you're smart and you buy bulk or you have a good outlet that you can get it from, it's way better than buying sets. But bill a set, let it collect dust till the end of time. Cheap money. That's right. Hey, that's what I've been saying that since I got into the Lego YouTube community. If you want a static model, They make static model kits where you put it together and it sits on the shelf, but it looks more realistic than and it's a static model. It looks just like the thing. You don't have to. You don't have to build Lego. Lego's meant to come apart. So if you're building it and just but leaving it together like a static model, it's the point is you're like not you're not getting the whole you're not getting the your money's worth out of it. You're not getting the whole point of it and stuff like that. I've been saying everything you're saying, Will, I've been saying since and a lot of people don't like that's how I feel. Which I don't care. I don't really care if they agree with me or not. They're they're their prerogatives. What they want to do with the Lego, I'm not telling anyone what to do with it. I just think it's silly if you're gonna get the full if you're not gonna get the full usage of it, what's the point of it? But that's just my opinion. But yeah, a lot of people they don't like. Yeah, now I would still display other stuff, but I feel like I should have my own. Yeah, it makes sense. Built, but I would take the set and modify it, make it better, and make it well, not better, but like add to it, like stuff that obviously sometimes there's a price on a set. There's a limitations on it because of they want to keep it affordable. So I'll like UCS it out. I'll take a set and that's not finished and then finish it off myself, turn it into like a full modular or make it, you know, finish it off. And that's part of the fun too. And that's a good way to start mocking is to mock your sets. Like take a set that you really like and then modify it to make it even more how you like how you wanted it to come out the box. Uh, but either way, it's more enjoyable because you're doing whatever. And like I build mocks. I've taken mocks apart. I don't leave everything built. I do have a lot of mocks built, like more than I should have. I should take a bunch apart. I have boxes. I have huge boxes just full of mocks that I took to shows, displayed, and still haven't unpacked from the shows that were like in 2022 and like from 2022. That's crazy. I have a lot of mocks. But it's definitely fun to build, to be able to build and rebuild and work on something. And definitely fulfilling. It makes you enjoy it more. So I never understood people that don't mock. Like I was like, what are you getting? It's like you're just collecting. Like there's I don't know cooler, less expensive things to collect. If you're just gonna buy stuff to have, to say I have every single one of them. Um, I don't get why they like if they don't like making stuff. Well, that's the fun. For me, the fun part is building it, not like when I'm done building it, setting it somewhere and being like, did it. And it's like the fun part is building. I gotta keep up here. It doesn't make sense to teach their own, but I don't want to waste my time with that crap. Exactly. Lego was so fed up with people just building sets and not using imagination that they made the Lego movie to try. Exactly. That's what the whole Lego movie is. When I saw the Lego movie, it like rekindled my childhood, like when I was a little kid. Because when I was a kid, I'd build the set that I got once, take it apart. Most times I'd never rebuild it. I'd just use all the bricks together to build my own stuff constantly. This hours as a kid, like Lego took, you know, like hours of my time building Lego. And I loved it. And I needed this piece. And when I saw the Lego movie, I felt that again. I felt what I felt as a kid, and it was like magical. Yeah, definitely not a popular opinion. There are lots of us that are. Well, I don't know if you go to conventions and stuff, it's all mock builders. Like you'll find a huge community of them. If okay, like in the Star Wars community, like the MMO type, yeah, there's a low not of just buy this, collect the set because it's the cool new thing that's out. Now you have the set, you build it, you put it on the shelf. That whole community of stuff. A lot of the Lego Star Wars community lacks a lot of imagination. Don't get me wrong, there are amazing Star Wars mech builders out there that build uh, stuff in the movies, that they didn't have sets of. That's incredible. But wow, with the Star Wars Lego community is non-imaginative kids who just it's like mostly to be like an influencer who has like basically you're like collecting Lego is showing how much money you have and ability to acquire things, which wasn't that fun. I think it's that fun. Okay. Like I don't even care if I have like rare or whatever stuff. Like I just rather have a bunch of parts, bunch of Lego parts. Well, you can get those cheap if you're smart. If you're smart, like I said, you can acquire parts easy. Oh, really not popular opinion. Oh well, yeah. You always gotta be true to yourself. Do what you want to do, no matter what. I don't care if there's 100 people who think who don't agree with what I do and think it's, uh, I still do what I want to do. I don't really care. I don't care what they think. They can go f off. I don't need anyone's approval. Especially when it comes to your hobby, never do it for anything for your hobby for approval. What the hell is the point of that? Ooh. But yeah, like I gotta catch up. When I was a kid, I would build mock and rebuild the originals. But yeah, Jeff, I rebuilt my favorite sets. Yeah, I'd rebuild them once in a while. A lot of times I'd build a set. If I didn't really care about the set in the first place, I'd build it just because, and then take it apart and sometimes never build it again. Some sets. There's an argument going around about should mock players have to pay the same amount for show tickets as everyone else. Huh. Well, I definitely think you mean to display or just to attend? You mean that if I can prove that I'm actually like a mock builder, even if I'm not displaying, I pay less than the general public? Well, that'd be cool. I should have. But I mean, yeah, I don't know about all that. Like Brick World Chicago is we pay admission, but it's really fun. You get a lot of days worth of activities, talking to like-minded people, hanging out. Any of the conventions really, but I mean, well, Brick World Chicago has more days of it than other conventions that are just where you're just there to set up for the public and then break down. I feel like they're the reason everyone else comes and should be let in for free or a discount. Yeah. Well, yeah, definitely because what they're building is what the general public is paying to come see. So if no one builds mocks, general public, you're not going to be able to charge anyone to come in because there's nothing to look at. Or you're going to have they wouldn't have people like you or me. They'd only have professional Lego builders, and they wouldn't be able to afford to populate uh, an entire convention hall with people who are paid top dollar to build stuff. I mean, this wouldn't make any sense. It wouldn't be feasible. So, yeah, I see your point totally, man, for sure. But at the same time, everybody's trying to make a buck off everybody, right? I don't think they really care that much. But the normies say no, no, no. They say they're for friends and to buy just being influencers and they can suck each other's butts and tell each other how cool they are. And then they get attention from people that don't know that they're just dorks. That they're not dorks, but just that they're just posers. And then because I've been at shows, and all those people like who don't build their own stuff, they walk around and they look at all the stuff that everyone else built, and they're like, and they look at it, and I'm thinking to myself, you can do it too. You don't have to be a stooge. You can also build your own stuff and other things, display it. But I think it's not they're creatively bankrupt or just morally just I think they're shallow and they just don't have any whatever to them. Kind of poop heads, you know what I mean? Oh, I kind of want that to go out a little further. Do I want that? Or at least, but what you bring up, Will, is very is awesome conversation for live stream and stuff like that because it brings up a lot of good points and good talking points and stuff to talk about. I mean, if you bring up something that I that I have an opinion on, or that there's people who have opinions on it, it's always good to get like. Yeah, that's what I think is like. It's always good to get like constructive conversations going back and forth. A lot of people are afraid to argue or have constructive conversations where they might not agree, and they're afraid to have differing opinions and stuff. Because God forbid that you think for yourself, right? That'd be stupid. You may dumb if you what are you doing? Thinking for yourself. Finally, here's the follow blind. No, I like conversations like that. I like talking about. Oh yeah, if you're a disclaimer. If you are, yeah, I totally agree. My mission, if I'm displaying, I should definitely pay less than the guy who's just there to hang out with it, like stroke, go there and stroke each other's egos and wieners about how cool they are as influencers. Hey, Lego Team B, what's up? Yeah, but once again, normies are bigger groups than the mock builders. I don't know. If you go to Chicago, there's quite a few mock. There's way more mock builders than there's people just casually attending the show just to go there and suck each other's buttholes. Trust me, lot more mock builders. So it just seems like those influencers, because on YouTube, there's a lot of these type of people that you're talking about, the ones who don't go mocks. There's a lot of them because this is a great place for them. YouTube, they can sit here and just build a set and go blah, 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 I think this and that, and I'm so smart and I'm so great. And then, like a lot of people, either they might not build mocks on stream, or they because those people are looking for views, so they're not going to build a mock on stream because they're looking to get views. And so they're worried, well, I'm building this, who's going to come see it? But if you're entertaining and charismatic, you can build a Lego, a piece of dog shit out of Lego, and people will come watch and hang out and talk to you because they're having good conversation and they enjoy you. So that part doesn't matter. Those other people just think they have to build the newest set the day it comes out, and that's how they get clicks and views on the platform. And that's why you see a lot of them on here. Will when you go to a show, like if you've never been to Brick Road Chicago, I'm assuming, but if you go there, man, you'll see it's a whole different world. It's a whole different thing, man. It's definitely super. You'll see a different side of Lego that you don't see on YouTube or on social media. Um, there's there's people like how you think out there, like how I think. I mean, and there are people on here I mean, like me and Hoosier, Haley, and stuff. We don't. I mean, we were always working on mocks and stuff. Like, yeah, we like if a set that was we someone's interested in, we build it, but and that's easier to do while you're on a live stream. Like Lego Team B says, "Howdy, will keep in shop company honest." Yeah. I just don't get it. If I didn't like building Lego, would be the furthest hobby from. Yeah, exactly. I often wonder if they all do not, but just say they don't because they aren't happy with. I think a lot of them don't actually because they don't even have the balls to attempt it because they're that worried about failure. And there's probably some that probably tinker around and like do stuff with it. But you gotta take your sets apart to do that. So these people, if they don't ever take their sets apart, they don't have anything to attempt to make with anyway. So I think they're just not they're the whole like using your mind to construct and create things isn't that's just not how they are. That's not part they're not wired for it. I'm laying down but couldn't fall asleep. Yeah, me too. Well, I'm not laying down. I'm so done watching set reviews. I haven't watched set reviews in years and years, probably not since 2015, 2016, because I can make up, like, well, we're both big boys, adults. We can make up our own mind on a set without watching someone review it, man. We don't need someone else to review it for me to know if I want to buy and build that set. I don't need, I don't need anyone to like I have no idea what a set review would even do for me. I haven't watched those since, like I said, 2016. I was maybe still watching a few. Like that's just because I was getting back from my dark ages, so I didn't know a lot about what was out there because there's all new sets and parts and stuff. But now, after I figured out, found my bearings and knew what was going on, I never watch set reviews anymore. Waste of time. It's not content. That's for like little kids who could never afford to buy the set themselves. You can buy it yourself and you think it looks cool, then buy it because the hell. Okay, what am I doing? Oh crap. Okay. I gotta find my regular like gray bricks because wait a second. Yeah. Okay. That's all I have to do. But yeah, Max showed me your creativity and problem solving is part of the fun. And I'm thinking about getting into the lug. Yeah. Oh, that's a really good way. If you have a local lug, do it. Um, I mean, not everyone in the lug is going to be like super rad, but there's a lot of cool people in the lugs that are. That's where you'll meet like-minded people like that, and then you'll find people who you'll want to collaborate with on like working on big blocks with a group of people. That's fun. Like, there's just so much more to it, and there's so much more like social aspect to I think in your own stuff than there is to just be like in a group of people who all agree, who all like follow each other like yes men, like where they're like, yes, yes, I agree with you. You're the best, whatever you if we all have the same mindset, we can all then there's nothing scary because we're all just agreeing. And that's kind of what a lot of them want is just that hive mind tech, you know, that like-minded sheeple type aspect. But you gotta like this because this is what's trending, man. I don't give a fuck what's trending. Think I ever gave a shit in my life what's trending? Fuck no. Yeah. Do your own shit. I may try to start my own blog if I can't find one. Trying. What are you man? There's like no matter where you are, unless you're out in the middle of nowhere, there's usually a lug semi close in most states. Unless you like live in Canada or something, maybe like probably not a lot of, but that's just because there's not a lot of population. But yeah, I'm sure there's one. Well, for sure, man. Well, Will, I guess I didn't know this. I didn't really know this too much about you before. I don't think we've ever really talked like about this before. But I totally like that's cool, man. Totally respect that. Like I didn't have any assumptions, but I just know that a lot of the people that you would talk to back right when I first like met you or saw you on here, a lot of those people were the type of people you're talking about that you kind of aligned with. So, I mean, I didn't think you were like that necessarily. I just, you know, you figure people keep the company, they keep company of people that they're like, oh yeah, this is what I mean. This is the aspect of the hobby I like. I mean, I talk to all people. I talk to people who just build that. Like, I don't talk to just one or it's like I won't talk to someone because of this, or I only talk to these people. But like when you find when you find like-minded people, yeah, definitely you tend to gravitate towards them. Anyway, I do. And but yeah, I think it's really cool. Like I wouldn't mind hanging out with you, man, and even have it like live, maybe like going live and talking about it so that you don't have to type and we can actually talk about it or talk about mocking and whatever on our like chill out, hang out live stream. So I know we're like around the same age range and stuff. So it's nice to have someone, your age range that you have stuff in common with and whatever. I'm not like super cool or anything, but I'm not terrible. Like I'm not evil or anything. Try to be nice and it's always nice to people who I think deserve it. There's some real pricks out there. Should have making myself laugh. There's some real pricks out there, Will. In general, I think I'm try to be a good person to I can to anyone that I think, you know, I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't listen to me. Where's the bird? But yeah, keep in touch. Like if I come back to live streaming again, I'd love to have you on. We could sit to mock talk, or whatever. Mm. Well, there's got to be one. There's got to be one East Coast there. Yeah, there's some, man. Yes, they were. As soon as I realized, I started searching for mock. Right on, man. I mean, it's easy. Like if you like, say you like a certain theme, like this, for instance, I know that you like Star Wars. I mean, I grew up with Star Wars. I love Star Wars. I still actually this weekend I'll be getting my complete like all my I'll be at my mom's because it's my brother's birthday, and I'll be getting all my Kenner Star Wars from the late '70s, early '80s. That whole collection is still at my mom's, like vehicles, play sets, all the fake, like almost the whole '96. I think it's like 80. I think I have like 87 of the '96 or 88 or the '96 original Kenner figures. So I'll be getting that, and like that was my childhood Lego and Star Wars, the Kenner Star Wars figures. So I'll be getting that back, and I'm gonna have to just go through it and decide if I'm gonna sell that collection, which I probably should, even though it's my childhood. But yeah, I'll be getting that back this weekend, and yeah, I mean, I love Star Wars. I still like Star Wars Lego because I feel like it like cramps your creativity. Like it doesn't help me. It doesn't like I like to make up my own stuff, not have it be from something where I have limits necessarily on what. There are some things within certain franchises that like if you change it too much, the people will be like, What are you doing? That's not how it is." You know what I mean? If I build something from my imagination, no one can tell me how it is because it's from my. But I've been at shows where I'm displaying, and like moms and dads, they're the worst. The kids aren't so bad. The little kids aren't so bad. The moms and dads have told me like, "Oh, what movie is this from?" Looking at my display, and I'm like, "It's from my imagination." And they're like, "Oh, it's not from something. You just thought of this yourself?" And they look at me like I'm weird. And then I'm just like, yeah, I just thought of it myself. And I don't know what to tell you. It's not going to be recognizable to you. You haven't seen it in a movie or a TV or anything. So just my own thing. And they're like, wow, okay. But kids like it. They like my mocks are more for little kids because they'll see it. And I have like all kinds of stuff going on, creative, fun stuff like the minifigures doing stuff and try to have it, kind of fun like that. Like, it's not for them. It's like for me, but just happens to align with what little kids like think is pretty cool because I'm just basically a giant little kid. But like, yeah, I don't want to be like restricted by existing IPs, and so I like the yellow skin figs only. Because when I was a kid, that's all there was. Probably you too. There was no. It was all Lego themes, and I played them all together. Pirates, castle, town, space. The themes I just would use them all together and create my own stuff. They all commingled. But then when you start putting in like named characters from comic books and like existing IPs, it starts to. I think it puts a damper on what you're doing. I mean, you can still there's amazing mocks that are made like Star Wars mock, like I said, Star Wars mocks that are done of like uh planets and ships from the movie that haven't been sets and stuff, and there you can make up your own Star Wars thing. There's planets that they never show. The people won't be as receptive to it. The thing they're like, when did this happen in Star Wars? And I'd be like, I said it didn't. Get the fuck away from the table. But you know, it just depends on if you as long as you don't care what other people. I don't care what people think about. Like they either like it or they don't. You either like it or you don't. But I build it for me and I'll display it. I'm not trying to win awards or like get people to like praise me. I just did it because I wanted to, and I like it enough that I'll show it to other people. You know what I mean? I'm not ashamed of any mocks I built, even ones I don't like that much. I'm not ashamed of. I still worked on it with all my blood, sweat, and tears. Um, let me see. I gotta catch up. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. Come down, hit me up sometime. Okay, man. Yeah, I can contact you probably on what do you call that thing? Instagram. I barely ever use it. Is this what you're doing to display exhibits somewhere? No. This power miners build? No. I've been working on this for well, I haven't touched this since early 2024. So it's all covered in dust. It's really gross right now. But I'm building instead of cleaning it. Well, I don't plan on displaying it anywhere. It's just I was just gonna build it for have a like a power miners layout in the house. I'll display it in the house for me to play with because it has like action features and stuff like that. So like things come down and then the crane and then there's like I have like the power miners vehicles and stuff. You can just play toys. Well, to be fair, I came back into the hobby January of 2020, right before the pandemic rush. Oh, was that really? I see. I can't remember because I got when I come one of my dark ages, 2014, 20 end of 2013, beginning of 2014, and then I started doing Lego YouTube like 2015. And I didn't really know anyone at that point. Took a few years to really start seeing people's true color. Oh yeah, for sure. I don't blame you, Will. That's just how it is. Like, um, there's I've met people in my own community that um, they're not what they seem. I see through it pretty quick, but like, yeah, yeah, I mean, not everyone has genuine intentions out there. I'll tell you that. I see a lot of it. I like changing Star Wars storylines. The movies didn't match my own headcanon, so I do as a see. That's exactly that's what. See, like when I was a kid, I played with all my Star Wars, my Kenner Star Wars guys, right? I didn't reenact the movies. I barely ever reenact scenes of the movies. I made up my own scenes where the characters were on a different planet, and they interacted with characters they never interacted with them on the movies. Made up my own side stories. That's you could do that with Lego. That's what's cool. Like if I were to, I would love Lego Star Wars if all I did was mock my own stories like I did when I was a kid with my action figures. You know what I mean? Like that's what I did with Lego Star Wars. What I just feel like I can do more. I don't know. I feel like I can do more. But like, yeah, I would use like use like there's like four of them, and he'd be like a droid, and I like playing with the droids and having random adventures and like I used to play like this guy I would bring to the park all the time. Like I'd be like I used to like walk around with him all day. I'd like bring my Star Wars guys to bed, sleep with them. Like there'd be different people who were the main characters. Like I didn't play with Luke barely, and I'd have like Weirdos be the main character that I liked a lot. No, I definitely play with Chewbacca a lot. Play with Chewbacca. I played with him a lot. It's like I would have lots of adventures with Bosk. Never really cared about Boba Fett when I was a kid. Like, I didn't think Boba Fett was that cool. There was way cooler figures than him. Well, yeah, I'm understanding, man. I don't like. I'm not. I don't. I'm not like judge and jury and executioner, man. I don't. Who am I? I'm just a nobody on here playing with toys. No, I don't. I'm not like that at all, Will. I'm not like real judgy and stuff like that. Like if you do something to me, like if you cross me or like someone like obviously is trying to out there to like harm me or do me wrong. Oh yeah, then you're on my shit list and you're like you're done and we're done. But like no man, I'm super accepting and like I enjoy being nice to people, treating people how they should be, treating people respectfully. I try to do good in my life, not do bad. Well, I don't I don't like hurting people, making people feel bad. It's not my intention. Well, if you come at me and attack me, well, you're fair game. I'm not going to hold back and be sweet to you just because whatever. But yeah, I'm not really like into hurting and hurtful people. Okay, what was I doing? uh, yeah, like yeah, yeah, man. I'm not completely evil, right? I mean, if like my friends, I'm super loyal to. Like like my friends, I'll defend them like tooth and nail. Like they got their backs. You're on my shit list, well, don't expect me, don't expect me to go out of my way for you. But I'm also not gonna like purposely be. I'm not gonna purposely harm anyone because they're on the shit list. Doesn't mean you're like fuck. I mean, I'm basically the only reason I'm there to come on just to have a good time and whatever. I don't like fighting and drama. I really make friends with people over the things we have in common, but too many people want to fight about the few things that make it. Oh, see, I'm totally okay. Like, I like having differing opinions than my friends. Like, we don't have to agree on everything. Haley likes stuff I don't like. Loser likes stuff I don't like. Um, and I like that. It's good. They're different. They do their own thing. It's not a big echo chamber where everyone's like, "Yeah, we all like the same thing. We're cool." Because that's just lame as hell. Like it's okay for us to not agree on everything. That's good. If we agree on everything, that's weird because if there's two people that agree literally on everything, there's something going on because that ain't right. Like I'm totally cool with people. I mean, you don't have to agree with me on everything. You should be your friend. I'm not gonna agree with you on everything. That's just not realistic. But I mean, most of the time, I'm pretty easy to get along with, and there's probably gonna be a lot of stuff we do have in common. Like me and Lego Team B, we both love video. The video theme. I have every set and figure for the video theme. I own the complete collection of it. So Lego, and I think it's good. I didn't care about the app that was supposed to go with it. That didn't work. I thought it was a cool theme because it's like piqued my imagination and made me think outside the box. It took me forever to realize all the railroad is only maintained because I maintain them. I started to see if others have put in effort and they all fell flat. I have better friends now. Oh, for sure, man. That happens to everyone, though. Um, definitely. And I've met people in the Lego online community that I'm like family with. Like we're like family, and we met on the internet. We didn't even meet in person for like years till years after like knowing each other in most cases. And like we're thick as you know, it's it's pretty amazing. But it's hard to find because it's hard to find people in your like directly in your community sometimes that are into the stuff that you're into. So sometimes you have to look online. Because I know when I first got in my dark ages, that's why I went to YouTube because I was like, where do I find another grown man who plays toys like a kid? Like he can't walk down the street and yell for, "Hey, bring out your Lego, Tom, Tom." So I didn't know, but I still wanted to, try and hang out with someone, talk about Lego and stuff. Oh, yeah, man. As long as you know, like well, I don't judge you on anything except for what happens from what our own stuff, whatever happens, I don't know, on reality, I guess. I don't know what I'm trying to say. See how this looks. Yeah, I like that. I like it a lot. Yeah, video figs. I love my video figs. There's my slime guy. He's out here. I think I had him on top of the. Oh yeah, because I had him out on the Eagle Spire. Maybe he's gonna come hang out here at the power miner station. He'll hang out there. He'll be a like he lives in the earth. He's like a slime creature that lives in some primordial pool deep in the earth's crust in the core. Echo chambers only solidify one's own belief or what the challenges is their ideas. It makes you grow. It makes you think. And actually, you talk to people that have different opinions or different tastes. A lot of times, if you're not a closed-minded Mormon, you know, you'll learn about stuff that you didn't know like. You'll learn. I do like that. That's pretty cool. I never thought about that. Oh wow, neat. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. It like opens you up to stuff that you're missing out on. For sure, man. Totally agree about that. Echo chambers for weak people who aren't secure in their own like opinions on stuff or whatever. They need to be told that they need to be validated because they don't even What should I do? Like, you know, validated by having others agree with them, which is weird. Like your own stuff. It doesn't matter whether if other people like if someone's like, oh, you like say someone's like, oh, you like video, Lego video theme, you're losing on your hand and be like, why? That's good to know because now I don't have to waste my time talking to you. If you're gonna judge me or dislike me because I like a certain theme, damn, you just saved me a bunch of time. Saved me a bunch of time. I'd like to thank you. So which I should have brought more. I need more like gray plates. Probably should get some over here so I can actually do this drawing. Yeah, because I need one by plates. All I have now. Yeah, there's not enough one by plates at all. Well, I know I have a bunch. I have like more big, huge drawers, just plates. I'm outside going on a walk because my foot keeps cramping. Oh yeah, it's 3:40 a.m. It's 2:40 here, but you're on the East Coast. You're on whatever that's called, East time. But yeah, I'm gonna be shutting this down soon anyway. Be shutting this down soon. Oh, okay, too. I'm gonna be shutting this down anyway. Well, I can't really continue until I find more parts. Well, this shouldn't go here anyway, right? Because of this. Well, I can. Okay, you gotta watch your spikes or. But yeah, it's good. I mean, I think it was good. I'm glad that you came in and we got to talk. Well, that's for sure. That's good. Oh, damn, Gina. It's good because like I like getting I actually really like meeting making new acquaintances. I like it. I like it a lot. You know what? I kind of like that. I'm gonna try it out. Oh hell yeah! But yeah, seriously, they'll hit me up sometime. I will hang out live or backstage. Cool. Well, I totally will. I'm serious. That's cool as fuck, man. Yeah, because like I mean, I don't do. I'm not into Lego Star Wars, but that's because a lot of the people who are real toxic. But I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Grew up with it, love it. People are like, "How come you don't like Star Wars?" I'm like, I love Star Wars. It's like my childhood. But I don't like Lego stuff. But that's okay. I don't have to because there's a whole bunch of other stuff that's not Star Wars that you can play with. Well, I definitely respect that you like it. I definitely look forward to seeing people create Star Wars stuff with Lego, as long as they're not just like I've seen a lot of Tatooines. If you know how I'm talking about, let's just say I've seen a lot of Tatooines. Okay, seen a lot of tan bricks in my displayed. A lot of. If I see one more Tatooine at a Lego convention, yeah, I'm done, man. I'm home most of the time, so it's just a matter of if my youngest is here or not. All right. Yeah, well, I'm around a lot. I'm looking for work right now still after my injury that I had almost a year ago now. And then I had a follow-up injury. Then now I'm going blind in my left eye. So I'm gonna have to get surgery probably on my left eye because I'm going blind. Yeah, if you show, as long as you don't want me to compliment your tattooing mock, don't expect me to be like, wow, did you just put a whole bunch of tan bricks together? I can't believe it. That's the best mock ever. I just can't. Like, I mean, there's like good, I mean, tattooing. It's just not the best. It's just not the best subject for mocking. So, I don't get me wrong, I love tattooing. A lot of great Star Wars moments happened on Tatooine. I definitely love Jabba's palace, and I love all that stuff. Oh God, you're choking. I just, I gotta hit the hay. Hit the hay because Bunny Bricks and Grandma Badger, I guess they're streaming in the morning, and I'm gonna try to catch it. So good night. Thanks everybody who watched or will watch or didn't watch. Thanks everybody, all the pricks in the Lego community. Thank you so much. Without pricks like you guys, there wouldn't be a bunch of pricks playing with toys. And that's really what's important is pricks playing with toys. That's what it's all about. You like Tatooine, boy, do I have something to show you. I have a drawer full of tan bricks, like one of those big, not like this, but one of those big, the three drawers that you can buy at the store. I have one that's just full of tan. I just want to take it and like dump it out on the floor and be like, "There's my Tatooine." No, you don't have to smash the. You don't have to hit the like button. Don't that don't matter. Smash that like button. We don't even. Will. We don't do that here. I don't ask for subs or for likes. You either like it or you don't. You don't. I don't. Nobody's got to do nothing. All you gotta do is hang out and have a good time. I appreciate. Like more importantly than a like than anyone smashing a like or subscribing is coming and just talking, hanging out, man. That's what it's about. Has nothing to do with. I don't care about the algorithm. But you guys have a good night. Let's hopefully see. I'll talk to you soon, Will. I'll message you, send you a DM, and I'm gonna try to set an alarm to wake up. Uh, Bunny Bricks, my Wisconsin sister, is live at 9 a.m. Central. So what would that be? 8 a.m. for you, Will? But yeah, I'm just used to saying it. Yeah. Oh yeah. All the smash the dislike exactly, Jeff. Smash that dislike button. It helps the channel if you hit the dislike. No, well, Jeff, or I mean, not Jeff. Will, you've been around like the YouTubers. A lot of YouTubers, that's what they get. When I've been on YouTube since when did I start my channel in 2008. I don't remember. It was on my birthday in the year. No, that's not what I want to do. I don't even know how to use YouTube anymore. 2008, I started my channel, Will, and no one back then said, like and subscribe. People didn't say that. That would have been weird if people said that back then. Like, that's not what it was about. It's when, like, Google fully took over and the monetization thing, and then people started, like, selling their souls and selling their ass like a hooker on the street for likes and subs. So I come from back when that would have been like if people would have said that back then you'd be like what are you talking about? It was odd in the year 35 35. Yeah, that's yeah. In my world, I don't do all that stuff that begging and pleading for your approval and for people to. um, you know, do things that they don't want to do, or you don't have to like. Um, my channel is completely up for just for free and for fun, and you don't have to do nothing. You don't even have to watch the videos. I don't really care. I will talk to you all later. It looks like there's a lot of people in here not talking, didn't chat. Maybe I haven't. Maybe I shadow banned you. I'm just kidding. Um, but Jeff, Little Team B, Porter, Haley came in and said hi. Um, y'all have a good night, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Uh, love you guys. The community is what it's about. Not about anything else. It's about being there for each other. You know what I mean? So, I'm gonna go to bed. And I'll talk to y'all later.